Hey there, Outcasts. So since I'm going to be out and about, I've got some soapbox topics that I'm going to share with you guys. Figure out how aligned this community really is early on. I think there's 40 subscribers right now, which is unbelievable. I'm extremely grateful that even one person has interest in what I'm doing. So yeah, I had to drop by the bank. Commercial Bank of Texas was offering a deal for a dehumidifier with a new checking account for a referral. And so I went up there to, what I thought would be a pretty quick and easy visit to a bank to open up yet another bank account. And it took me an hour to get in there and get out of there, set up an account. The bank teller had probably 100 pages of stuff printed off, and the information I had to fill out to get those 100 pages printed include mother's maiden name, social security number, date of birth, place of birth. I was waiting on them to bring out the proctology equipment to give me a proctology exam just to open a bank account. And that's not the bank itself wanting to do that. That's Uncle Scam and his minions at the Treasury or wherever else who are requiring this of the population in order to manage our finances. And yeah, it's under the disguise of illegal racketeering and drug money laundering and all this silliness. But the fact that, one, it took an hour to open a bank account, and two, that they're asking for so much information this day and age just really irks me the wrong way. So I'm for certain I will dive much deeper into the whole banking industry, monetary system, economics, and all that in the future, but not today. Now I'm going to pivot though. So 2 days ago, a young lady posted in the All Things Farmersville group in dire need of a plumbing snake, which for those of you that aren't familiar with what a plumbing snake is, it's a long metal rod that's flexible that will go down the toilet or go down a sewage pipe and declog the sewage line. And she couldn't afford one. And I knew that my old man, being a former plumber and having seen a few around his house, had some. So I asked him if I could borrow it, and he said sure, and I took it up to her. I told her she could come get it, and she said she didn't have a car. Her car was broke. And I was like, well, okay. So I took it up there, ran it up to her because I was going into town regardless, and dropped it off, left it with her for a day, and then picked it up the next day. And as I was getting to know the young woman, she's got probably an 8 or 10-year-old child. She said she was behind on rent and having to sell her vehicle in order to make rent, which was due on May 1st, $800 for a container, a single bedroom, 40-foot container that was converted into a housing unit. And there were probably a dozen container units in this little community. And this woman had been an insurance agent, licensed in 2 different states and working remote, and got laid off a number of weeks ago. And she made the comment that she's got a great resume, kind of like me, and that the job market was just atrocious. Said she had managed a restaurant, I think a Dairy Queen, in the past, and she's got skills and wants to work and just can't find it. And that's a lot of the same experience I was having in the job market coming out of the military, as well as since. And once I realized how strong AI actually was, only a few weeks ago, I'd been using just regular Google AI, right? Just asking Google questions or whatever and getting answers, and used Google for a lot of my schoolwork as well, which college, we'll get on that subject here at a later date, but it's atrocious. But Google AI did fine, but I finally bought ChatGPT, who y'all met Chatty the other day, and hopefully If the comments are working, y'all will have picked some names that Chatty recommended or come up with your own, because we got to have a name for my Chat GPT AI guy. But I feel for this lady, because it is a nasty, nasty economic environment right now, no matter what anybody else is saying. Like it is an ugly situation. And then you pile on top of it the geopolitical climate and fuel prices skyrocketing like they are, which is going to eat into every other aspect of society. I look around and it's like, it'll be okay. Or we're the greatest country on earth. Yeehaw. Like, we're the old grumpy drunk in the bar and we're about to get our ass kicked. That's how I see it. If not already getting our ass kicked. That's my take on it. I would like to hear y'all's perspective and understanding about it. Because this young, how many hundreds of thousands or millions of people are just like her? Especially in the news with the layoffs that are happening, especially in the tech bubble, in the tech arena, with AI taking over all these tech jobs. And the white collar jobs like insurance, sales, and lawyering, even medicine and medical advice, right? Absolutely in education.